Hey guys, we just wanted to take a look today at the ZT-0801 Ti. Now, I know this has been out for a little while now, but there have been a lot of people who have been asking. They did make a version that was a bronze, and a lot of people were saying, hey, we can't find the bronze anymore, why can't we get it? And that was a sprint run. However, I think enough people were asking about it that ZT decided to release this version, which is the Ti, so a titanium without the bronze anodizing on it. And I'm really glad they did, because this is one of my favorite ZT knives that they make, simply for the fact that it still has a classiness to it, but also a beefiness and a solidness to it that it's not just going to be like a gentleman's type folder. It's not just going to be a hard use type knife, but it can kind of bridge the gap between the two designs. A couple of things that kind of make it like that for me are going to be some of these windows that are cut out here, which are pretty cool because you can see the blade as it closes and falls through that. So it just kind of gives it a real kind of sophisticated look. Not typical, something you see on a regular knife. But the other cool part is you've got this kind of milling along this top edge here. I don't know if you can see it in the light here, but milling on the top edge and then also on the bottom, which just gives it a nice added detail. And it carries over onto the back, onto the frame lock. You can see it here, and then also up along the back of the knife here as well. Deployment on this is smooth as always. They're using the KBT bearing system, which they're well known for. So super smooth deployment, solid lockup. I mean, you can just hear the crispness when it locks into place. Good lockup on this thing. Nice and tight, it locks up nice and early. But you get no lock stick whatsoever, so it just pops over. And then, I mean, the centering, as always with zero tolerance, is, you know, gonna be dead center in the middle of that blade there. So that's always cool. Specs on this thing, I mean, you're looking at a weight of about 5.6 ounces, so not super heavy, but it's not going to be super light either. Just kind of a nice middle of the road. The size on it is, in my opinion, a really good size for EDC, at least for me. Coming in at a blade length of about 3.5 inches, I think, on this one. And then as far as for your overall length, it's only 8.2. But when it's closed up, you're looking at like 4.7 inches, which is nice for a compact carry in the pocket. Nothing going to be too crazy. They are using an S35 VN, so the steel on this is going to be great. One of our favorite steels because it's easy to sharpen, but holds an edge really well. And this is a Rexford design, so this is a collaboration between Zero Tolerance and Todd Rexford. And he's done a couple other ones with them, the 801, different variants on that. And of course the 801 BRZ, the bronze sprint run that they did. But this is going to be a great knife. If you're just getting into zero tolerance knives and you want something that's not going to be like their high price point, but also not one of their lower offerings, then you could pick up something like this. I think they run for about 200 bucks now. And you'll be getting a really good quality knife with a lot of cool design features and aesthetics that would normally come on something that's a lot higher dollar amount. And I mean, ZT is an awesome company. They stand behind their products. They have an awesome warranty. You can send your knives back in for sharpening. They'll sharpen them for free. If you have any issues, then they definitely will take care of you. We've always had really good luck with them. And they are local to us, so we get to go up there and drop our knives off, which is kind of nice, and not everybody gets to do that. But nice deep carry pocket clip on here too. You do have a lanyard hole on the back, so if you're into lanyards and custom beads or anything like that, you do have that option. yeah, I mean, this is just a great knife. Even if you're not just getting into knives, this is a great one to add to your collection. Like I said, the action is just super smooth, and the opening deployment is nice and crisp. And I'm a big fan of this blade shape too, just kind of a drop point, which you've got a swedge that comes up to the top, but it kind of tapers, so it kind of gives it that narrower, thinner feel, even though you've got some good stock behind it. And that nice stone wash blade is nice because it hides the wear pretty well. So check it out. It's a pretty cool knife if you're in the market for something, or like us, even if you're not and you like knives, then this would be a great one to pick up.